Everybody, I want to hear you. Let's go. Come on. One more time. Come on. I like it from Akka on guitar. I can't hear you. Break it down. I want to hear it. Let's go. Come on. Zoom. I want to hear the man. Hermano. Hermano. Zoom. Zoom.
Ebuja maminda wase na mema o akwaba eba no kremre live on TodayGhanaNews TV. Ene eye bosome eda etoso enkron. Eda bosome no enkron. Eda no so ye da nan ai ewo bosome enkron no. Kakanga ko boade ne ede eko se de start en fefefe ups and downs bebre enso nyame adom yeti ase na senka nyame se ode bedu sese. Meeting Ede Lawrence Apeni Yeboa na no kremre jumedi a eba so live on TodayGhanaNews TV. Me na me jumedi ho chiame a me de jumedi bi tina jumedi no so na me de nsama etwitwa ko ina ebro me da wase biem na makai we say jumedi we are live on a lot of stations channels and your family, your loved ones to also get the chance on being be now mwashe. No mo so di omaje aba live on via Twitch, satellite, Facebook, YouTube, ni LinkedIn, ni na Today Ghana News TV. Associate channels on be chidom and making sure say all the other regions, the BBA Ghana Han here, the Jumedi bro, High FM 93.5. I don't know where I chim him in the eastern region. Sounds na your Kings Radio, Kings Radio, and also Ewon Cry here, the Jumedi bro, baby more Ewon Cry. Jamframa TV, I don't know where Rara in the Tip region. Sounds na Sekina Information Center, totally Northern Ghana. Yebim Puha Ayede Jumedi bro. Adelema Community Information Center, and also on Quanta. Samri, no Kremre, a demo live or on movie VAT. Sounds on Fans TV, and on our flow in the Volta region. In me, we be my mutie, Majin Bre, and we sing Konya say, Mobeka, Ned, no Kremre Jumediano, Abro, Adam, no Crank one, I come. I mean, that we are sitting fan check, I said, and comma, Miami was, opening said, Addy, she feeding each other, Chinchimai. Na, Ijabo, Ijanyaba. The moon send the bread. Before say, me start me Jumedi no, Mamin Kai will say, Nyami Adma on the 27th of September. 27th of September, Key Summit Ghana, the Jumedi cry washishan, come, brain entrepreneurs na Mesrel. Or pet, so I'll be starting while we Juma or do say, also Diawo Yanunka, Nimdia Kauna, it's me a boa no Juma Konkaya, Key Summit Ghana. The Entrepreneurship Summit, I actually a team that's why Innovation Unleashed, Pioneering Solutions for Tomorrow's Challenge. Nature say no. And no man and they won't say challenging no. Yeah, the solutions in the air, but say the bear, a become kind of in problems, be able to solve it. You made it who put them there, that's so honorable. Sophia Karine Akwaku. Onu movie. Sounds like Mr. Peter Wonders can come a lecture from AUCC. Eba Firebrand, yo Mr. Hassan, and also Eba Kambali from Congo. Sabri, we try to take it on Amquanso Aoba. Opening William Isuman, on Ghana Chamber of Young Entrepreneurs, on also Jinemu de Sana Cheryl Lee, and also we try to take it from USA, Sabri Oba, and if you had the pa and I ain't show. And if I know that show, so I say convene and I say minimum, it drew I behe. Nti baby we will be ano Jumedi fly na that's kama numbers will be me afre ni bi nie ye be pom de be count 0594847712 ufra penifo be fa number no na omoni wakasa registration free nti akwenya be the way mem misuse opportunity kra bra na be sua de na Jumedi no ntimi enye kama na mboa won so wo de aye na meda wase. And before I be and stay for so Maminko the Evening Tribune. Unsa Ghana Haina watchman no back. They are up open sama chegu Ghana Hanum na. Newspaper near Bakupe. The Evening Tribune. And Ghana's only watchdog. Yes, baby and semi choco in Timpacho Sabri is a Wonsan Kabia. Kopebi na kai na in sama ebobo Ghana. Share front page and some etimico P. John Mahama, the African leader who knew when to leave. Now just say, and send me to Chemu, Echo say, I na John Mahama, another time. See, Papa man says also on country be as of cookie. But you we Uncle Bill. On Mabasabasa, be a man, and Timuasi be a with unim ebrese ugem num ebrese obem nti papa na manese so osrem onko baby bia bim. Sounds na say NDC's Bernard Bedi Akun wins Akwetia by election. The pene etwemu kono ene de ewo ne chi na no na che say subject matter pa na nkofo e kan asem na Akwetia by elections ene yitimi di Akwetia by elections no ekugu ema mechi opening Bedi Akun ono a odi e fra nkatufo ma NDC amayeku no ewo Akwetia na nyame adom ne satumi kan aba no sabre de ni jesem kase pa ma NDC for vice president celebrate COP leader Donko's history elections election to Interpol Africa Committee. Na say Madam Yodasi, America Crane promotions abana kwemu chese nyame e wona fa papa. We police penipa we and ama vice president ayo ba na down for ba it me rise to that level no with me celebrate no kama we and sound be a copy mu e wo the Evening Tribune front page and I'm the abro no me twa me ho sma ba ko pe me ba me peni for yate ye be fan sem no ba ko na ya dive into the issue na me kai will say over Facebook channel so make sure say what like it na wa share adwenche bia obi anso betimi di aba na ye beji bre na kan ama mpacho ahanum no enya didie no krem kwa na ye kan betimi di wadwenche ba ye be kan ama nemu ma wonsem no nti na enya kama ma mentwa me nsema ba me ba ye be start dwumedi no me nko bebia me ba sisia
Africa Union, 'cause the children wanna go home. Yeah.
Greetings, my name is Ras Mubarak. I'm a former member of parliament in Ghana. On the 18th of August, we're going to begin a very historic journey. A journey driving through 39 African countries that's going to take us well over 4 months, driving for 600 hours, over 40,000 kilometers. And this initiative is endorsed by the government of Ghana. Why are we doing this? We want our continent to unite, and we want our people in Africa to be able to travel within Africa without visa restrictions. You see, Africa has enormous potential beyond anybody's imagination. And if we are united as one people, one continent, if there are no restrictions for us to travel to each other's country, you have no idea what we can achieve together. The economic benefits are enormous. The cultural exchanges, the opportunity to, study and learn and tour and see each other's country is just amazing. And so we want you, my friends, to support this. And we appeal to African governments to support the initiative so that together we can make Africa visa-free now.
Africa Union, 'cause the children wanna go home. Yeah.
Meda wase se ofide da so da wajibre na woni edi djuma no abom enenumre mempeni fam no mu bedi djuma no openi Emmanuel Ano ono ye member of the NDC Diaspora Communications Network Samsona openi Abongu Masoud ebe join ye na sabre openi Ano ai ready a watena konwem ma me nkoda mkoma na kwa bana mchia no openi Ano mwajo.
Yeah, I'm Lawrence, as you saying. Lawrence Mejoso,
Honorable Majo. Nyamiado me hoye papa. Said ya usri de say elections na ko yi mani jaba.
Lawrence, enye elections in Kwana. I'm say baby a sese no ahofama na dru no Ghana fo nya arehemu ene anigye soronko NDC nti anigye sem se ne Ghana fo NDC yetimi abuild party no ama party na be attractive na Lawrence ujiri se ne kase ye to abawo swame kura na ye to abawo swame kura na ebe ye hu ama NPP fo efize Ghana fo ewo aban mu anaso mo hu aban we ni modern bono obia pese ni MP efree ana oye NDC ni nti party na ya akono na ye krabehwe so nti dedikan mamemfa nchia kase pa ma atifo ne ahwefo a omo age mrehwe enwumre na memfa nchia kase ema the president na mema bi enso the party executives both from national to grassroots any adwumaden ne hyehyɛ papa omo de agu kwan ma party no emu aya akono na ne NPP for de omo ho asie mre bi atwa na NDC for na na de ho asie o amanfo hye okra na omo ka se wo NDC ni pe na wo deny to say the Judas yi Yesu maaye no nanso na MPP for ne party na amate said the Judas Yesu mae eti yeda Ghana for ase yeda NDC for so ase ene hyehyɛ pa omode agu kwan yede 2028 aba na nano yekoto na kotia na yato awie eti ye twen another swearing in 2028 eno pe na ye twen ye wura John Dramani Mahama obe handle mantle no e de ama NDC candidate bi obeba because 2028 aba na yekoto na kotia no yato awie party no nkrofo no party no agu sese de ebetima conclude agu enti so mo asem papa bi a omonka no monjai na okoye campaign a na obi na akokunwe na we na akunwe we na etiti we man wuye na Lawrence Ghana for atrasa nyema no Ghana for deserve a respect a privilege e ma sa respect no I just respect we no unqualified respect now okoye se wo be ye ohun to say the nipa na obekasa akiro mo no ye nkran nketenkete ene Lawrence meba awo 11 years kura no nanu me nyame adome ko Ghana nti me bae no me behu se ne system na si aye me ba no kura bibi ne me nya botre explain ne ma kire no e be ba no man ko dada no se tete no ma me ko ba bi agya wa no dada se me ko topa no abro no I had a time to sit with him. I explained to him that I want to go back. And also chere na adwen say I didn't mean to postpone next week. Na me chere no say this is the situation. Enti I was say me come back. I explained to him to the ground that obetiase and who said this is the reality. First and Lawrence is okay ya. O ma me person okoba bi gya wa no aka cho say me kotobo fruit ro ha bro twen no fie. Obetiase pam waja no. But then system no ni obio. We are Gen Zs. We are Gen Zs. You can't lie to us. Nti NPP for akwatia bana ye koye no. They should realize say sa atro any yentwa nkontomponto obi so yenka nsem a ebema ye ho aye nipa mobo no ena atwam enye adwuma bio. Ene manipa face reality. Okowu kura mane hu say ade we obewu we obenya nkwa. No nte ne ho asese de all ye decision we take no a war decision and a young decision. That is where the level Ghanaians has gotten to. Enti yeda Ghana for nyina yeda kwatiaman asepa ne animunyama mode ahye ene se ne omosia ankyere se your friend is saying amamu ekoyi na dana kwan mu so enti yede yenka se bibia perfect ne nim se leader no di anim no he is taking us to the promised land and we will get there. Into the medical.
Surely. That's it. We get the way and some opinion no NDC Diaspora Communications Network. Sabre or the Tijana. Opening before I call Yensama, they say Yamubo Bosono. I think opening we no my de papa na then as you say Ghana Funya regime. I mean mobile ni jaba obi anka hwe na sisi aye ka sei ade ba kwa enam so Ghana Funya ni gye CD a ebenya strong we sisi an CD say atiti apansam cry sisi ano nsema Bloomberg ebe kwa some time ago said the CD is one of the best performing currencies no sisi America say omwa se omobua na
Lawrence
America create CD na
in economy I did a little bit of economics for secondary school. In economics, nothing is stable. There will be a friend in demand and supply. What I say? CD no, say no, depreciate, but in a very slow way. But until first no, well, CD hit ya cost 17 to 18 per dollar, and then CD dollar no, I appreciate ya baby drew I think 12 or something. Which cost from kakra bet yenim niema masa niema ni nyina no cost no and the finance minister as we speak now he is doubling as a defense minister enti or two roles to play enti focus no I think say he need to also put more focus but we are hoping say immediately president be appointing new defense minister now what taking that responsibility a free finance minister so no wanya kwan I focus on her.
Opening such a
here, Sidino.
Mbajo sa ache say nka omampani betimi appoint new
Once
person
shock
so
now,
that the finance
Lawrence.
road.
Lawrence minimobia ni kuna ubeye mfimi yenu ni ana mfimi ensani omtimi nware be ma foforo na oba foforo because of the shock to Ghana for on the 6th of August na no edin enti president obi e the national defense e wo so nya obi a owo ni mo trust na nipa no wo experience hwe Dr. Omanebo Ama oye one of the experienced appointees and as appointees no Ghana and as among all the appointees here he's one of the experienced, he's one of our in-depth knowledge about defense and security. And now I like him. I like him so well. I like him to the earth. And Lawrence na me de ofa hono na me ba bibi so. And then Ghana, the entire America say Ghana for nya reshemu ye mu say fuel price echo 15 cedis per liter. Lawrence, could you believe say a time ago na me wo car ketwa bi ofie a me mabusua for you so nkakra. Sometimes me pesa me fill a car na I need somewhere 1,800 to 2,000. Toyota Camry asem na make to fill it. But now no me ba fie me feeling it was around 900 to 1,000 Ghana cedis na me born ma once yes na wa manipa ho ahenhan no me calculate almost be 800 and aba me bottom enti is a big plus a driver for bebre enemy ya dances say and a fuel station baby 11 point something the akosoro pa na 12 point something abra before na liter no na 15 cedis 16 cedis 17 cedis na kwa na issue to kosoro abra ye koye gold for oil ne diamond for oil bauxite for oil na hwan for oil ni nyina no. This is where we got to, but then the situation has changed up fuel bo 11 point something me filling station bia na me to me fuel ada bia no mo na 11.56 enti me ko hwa me kuta 800 plus bia me camera no na me timi bone ma me ko fie me rounds am ye nyina na ye car nti I felt it got to a time sometimes me fuel no san na me bisa me bra na say me no na kokoto fuel na nkrofo na me o machine no, but it was normal because china na ye chini no so na e doso ni ye chini ye de car ni nam sa ye ni nam kono nam Cote d'Ivoire border nyina bai nti na otimi say a relief magana for say fuel boaba for obi oyisu car bia be appreciate say aban no I a kind of relief bia bre no what I say aje obi ofro tro no kra no na they could have do something about it. Ama a lot of bo no abafom because na fuel bo per liter na abafom aba bedru 13 maybe diesel no na aba bedru 13 ni ade na fuel na kasa nam 11 and 12 nti ya rehemu Ghana for ewo say president say ne ho etono anase niema sisi na akwa ma obetima ma niema boaye for more what I say nti Ghana ni bia wa rehemu say in his second year his third year no niema be more cheaper and more affordable. Lawrence more 5 kg more 5 kg ne bo ko ya kodu ba bi ene me ko Ghana na yes ba bi promotion bi cost so ni ade 2.5 2.6 it was a plus. It was a plus for Ghanaians. Sabio say mine mo ya dia mampanyino ya den obedidi ade che obedidi ade che obenum nso ade che obepie obe ye ne runs o ye nyina enka no betimamfo no so mo ho to mo a e ma so ndwie ana mre bi atwam aban bi penso na o ka asem bi kura na usuru kuro no woda sore no pass ye pamo afri kuro no pressure nko na wo kuro no ene wo dru Ghana Lawrence mkromu adu se form obi etimi kire na adwen obi aka na adwen obi aka de ha no obi ntochi obi wahu enti ene ofro obi a Ghana na obisa ne se na kro no muti se a omosi o ase de ade so bia free eti so it was true then and it is true now enti Ghana fonya a kind of arreshemu soronko ahu se aban se ye mano eye na adwuma na ya antete na ye gyan ma na ye adwuma a oyi eto aso a ye wura mfie mienu 2026 2027 no bo se Ghana fo ebenya a kind of ahoto different kra sa ahoto no niema bo ye beti aduane so ene hwe agric minister ye launch program upon program upon program said be ya yebetimi adua ya ye nuane wo manum yebetimi adi ya ye nuane wo manum it is a good policy aban bia wo behwe because nipa de ade che ontimi nka se wonni aduane obie no ade che wonni di ade che obie didi enti ye hia policy ana ye hia aban obeyen hyehyeye edi arreshemu na Ghana for lusu first na mabunu bebiri di omo ho hye kua ye get to a time obi anye interested bio. We are bringing that back because Ghana agriculture and a source of your wealth. What I say, Teteno me kai se be papa se koko time ye bie koko na koko sika ba wa sika mono na nkuromu sa unya kakra kuta satana yedi thousand mai ye kan bia na unya sika bi no kosesa no unya thousand mai bia na wo kan show. It got to a time I one city kura buy any 2 cities buy se koko time ye bie koko na sa sika mono ba system no mu a Obianya strong feeling, Obia feel say or no so could tescamon. And I tell you, the president and his appointees are driving in a direction Eddie relief every Ghana for. Ghana for a say in a year or in 2 years' time, they'll get the kind of relief they deserve. And they are giving the president and they are giving the NDC the benefit of the doubt. Into Obia Benya, Cecia Yekase, the MP, Nkome NDC, ni said a bay obit bibi, Abba. Lawrence Yekasa Cecia, Mpuntuoni construction, a Kosu Gidi. I had a privilege to use that Accra to Kumasi road of Anko to Nsawang road. No, it was terrible. But as we speak now, no, contractors were quite so now they are fixing. Lawrence may come to us and Sawam, to Sawam no. It took it took almost more than 2 hours. 2 hours. Yeah, we do baby cry their car no kokora bio. E do baby a car no ko because about time bi she baby na chalky and so tata na inti I was like, okay, how are we going to do this? Inti me Ghana na me announcement say road minister say yeah release this car almost $79 million. At the Ama contractors on site, non finish. It was positive. Ghana for say use that stretch of the road. No, I was Rechebumbi say contractor na my up to the second quarter or something about next year, the road will be very smooth to for drivers. And no more use road. Positive. So I buy me me bought. Party na aba so amana abro so nanso aban bia ba de ye hwehwe ne se ya kwan ye hospitals ye nsuo ne ye nyema binum obehwe ma sa nyema no akotemanfo no ho na mo relief won se ye energy sector se Ghana ye light gina so sa me ba ye de me fie se man experience dum so da ena na me bo sunyane man hudum so nkran so kra me be di na kakra ho me tran cry almost by 1 week and sana me be ba Germany. And I had a privilege to experience everything I say me who and sana maba. Da me plane ebe landi one cry. Me transit to Casablanca. But Lawrence, the way you jay a light esisu Ghana no. Me say you play ebe landi Ghana na me say wow Ghana you wusika. Nkanye sisi so obi shop woni bob be 30 ne bob shop na ni
and ya light out too and ya papa we was see dem me brain me home it
momonya lights out nti se momonya lights out there
but me nya bi anka sinta
enti momo situation it will be in a regard of transformer and say a special situation you should talk about it. You should speak about it. Meaning, can say when your lights out until man come once because of them are buying also speak about it. Now buying on to say mumu sector side, experience this kind of lights out. ABI is due to some technical issue. No more attended to. Well, but I'm speaking in general. Say, yebe landi wogana nan kanyesi soba biya nam Yelando or Casablanca, no, Obecasa Hoye Kurasi, but Hoye Krumpa, you only see few street lighters, also, but a few Germany has said, no, your automatic lighting system, no, a drana joa, and you better be a light is so cool. Baby or light, no, some seconds in a light, doom, well, light doom to preserve energy conservation. Yet, dear, Obi at to shop, Mwakoda. Me nanti Accra, the experience I mean, obi atro shop mu akoda na light no bobo be 15 na bobo shop no hu nyina hia na wagya ni nyina wo so akoda sabi bobo sisu na kromfo be wia wa obe wia wo because ne open day broad day na an Roberts gina obi so gina sika nipa atwa ho hia obi e ma meje no enti light no so yen conserve energy ne kakra because yenya electricity man ye stable no na yesu ebra ye tue electricity bills akese no ye hu say light no ene niema ye use no is too much ye da ye num bi ye nja bi so so enti Lawrence because of Ghana experience and me experience ye ni nyina akere wa me say nyame ye wado na onye opportunity one day na oba abrochira obon say energy asema make electricity abrochira nye ba bia na light sisu kum sel ba bi wo ho afie light ye fie say ye da and I said that you be light also no ade echi obon say na obi atro group no me ne mrofo nete me nko na me de bini wo fia metimu wa hu obon no obi atro your group no say when e ja light no so ye da ye num light no ye num nyema we ye num we ye light wo ye kitchen obi bia anso ye dum ni nyina ansa ya da obi so obi ote abrochiri bia dodo na be ka chiro say ye da ye nja ye whole light nsi so ye nja ye background light nsi so ye nja walkway hallway no light nsi so ye jacket light nsi so Ghana de jani nyina nsi so ni akoda na ye expect say ade echi an ye bere mrafo esre Ghana for yen conserve energy for our own use na eno so no eka ye yi no ho wo eka ye niema wo enti Ghana de ahoto ene anigye e wo Ghana fo akoma mu akase bibi ketu bi besi na anigye na ye complete na Ghana fo nyina jubilate which we know say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and the NDC will give us that joy. Well, we believe say they will give us that joy one day. And free time my uncle say ye man panyini obi we in term of office 2028 we will see that joy and we will experience it. Say bibia ba form nti ene de is a surety Ghana for nyina no ye wa rehwemu say ebebam ansana His Excellency awie the 4 years na next NDC candidate ebeba no ono so betoa so ye nsan pa konwa no komo NPP mo mess things up e melody sika ngu omo dan mu ntana so ntwitwa pictures ene de a thing of the past NDC ye pensui ebi nsi wo ye amamu entimi expect say ebesan de akonwa akoma NPP mo asa akọ reverse system no bio ba bia Akufo-Addo take 8 years
direct attack power on the NPP, but that's it. Opening my last week, second, that is Tuesday, na Yamiadum, Akutia by elections, no, it's me, EBP. Now, before then, I account some corporate expectations near the idea. You just say, no, cry 1 or 2 months for other colleagues from your party, no, by a chair. Yamiadum, it's me the elections now, we are. Sabria Mika say NDC nipa ojina manu no na declare so no na we win na opinion share nsensem course so apetia before the na pese yenka about the preparations at NDC and on the day of the elections no what happens on the grounds it may be people say chaos kakra ni ade baby a wote no unsusu anything about what transpired on the grounds and we na ye monitoring say I say basa yidi akopiem we enya ade NDC na mu preach. This is not what you preached. and you trusted the IGP and his men, say, Omobe provided full security. After the Koba and say interview, I as I done in Tokani and the other, I'm a threat to be crab, about Fenny Mackinson and the baby out. I mean, what do you say to this issue?
Lawrence, what's I'm now working on Minyanya question clear, but I get your point. NDC.
The American say, we, yea, as people, the electorate themselves know they wanted peace. Your government, as a matter of fact, the president, assured the whole Ghana through the IGP in assurance that there is going to be an absolute security.
Fine. It's fine. I get
Yes.
you. This is one of the most peaceful by-election we have ever had since 1992. This is one of the most peaceful. Obia Ohemi and Nefi how several by-elections are. Yakon. Obemu say we are one of the most peaceful. DNT American is Lawrence say a by-election. One constituency pe and a year elections. Enti obia woman bia or you interested in politics, omuvuko with different mentalities, different ideology. When it comes to national election, a general election, and I'm saying election no baby entino obia a focus the constituency, but by election one particular area. What I say one particular constituency. Entino hardly say normally you bet to manage the security of this constituency because look at by-election. The last time I know your interview, me can be said by-election Kurano. We shouldn't, the national and other people shouldn't get involved. They should leave it to the constituency to do their own thing and campaign. But meaning say politics in mature in rule the leveler, the national a free such by-elections. Now we jama constituency for na nkasa say monye campaigns monye mu bibia na monfa elect obi man ko contest na on win na monfa no mre. You see, this should be the point. But in Andrew sir, ma follow your political me who say we still lack something. There is something still lacking in our political dispensation. No, yen drew by a democracy ya practice ya enti ama your constituencies in yentimi nja independent say mo amonye mo bibia na mo ma your result yentimi trust you with these things. Now the man who say from 1992 this has been the one of the most peaceful by-election obi empira obi emu sa akwatia by-election. Now me say going forward we should have more peaceful by-election with less stress. Because with less stress we put a lot of security in place, sending over 5,000 men on the grounds. Do we need these 5,000 men on the grounds to understand democracy, to understand politics? That is the question mark we should study now. But me, Ubisame, me contribution. I am one of the most peaceful by-election we have ever had. Obiempra, Yamfo Bianco Hospital, Obiemu, since 1992.
Sure.
Met me actual by-elections be Brayakwa. Moja Gufom, Yakunku Nipa, Minka Ayawaso West Wogon Kwansem, but several of them are Yako before Ayawaso West Wogon. What I say, Atiwa, EBCO. Enti, bebre, Midema, Satan, no, by-elections, Abu Bino. Na manyini kakra bi bet though that time na me interested in politics enti man fama ni ani dey actually say necessary say me keep most of the records, but that time I was born and I have lived enti obi ntimi kan tell me say man tell one say I heard about it all. But we are one of the most peaceful by-election we have ever had. Nema mienu miensa ye no incident mienu miensa ye no me metima can point blank say we should blame the NPP for this incident. After your markings.
On what grounds?
Yes, so called NDC for office. Or bodyguard see poster a free office in any baby. Why should you do this? That is the record.
Was the yesterday?
Yes, because I also saw it on radio, your friends at TV. But me can say me who ye say or instructing a bodyguard, eyewitnesses over there say this is what happened, and they gave. I know definitely say what you also heard was through eyewitness account, because when a bodyguard be a picture or a video to show say this is Afenyo marking in the car, this is the bodyguard sitting close to him, this is Afenyo marking giving instruction to him to go and take the posters, or this is him taking the poster of the NDC candidate. There need any record to prove this. But the records we have are people who were angry and agitating, say, you understand? And I'm through that, and chairman, and I'm through that, chairman, so argue abako NDC in Bufu ya, no person anyway, a contokwa. And it's a incident where it's happening, it's a incident we are in Sia, it can be bien happening in this by-election. In a by-election, crotching feeling can be anything. And media in going forward, yet many one of the peaceful by-election, Ubia Kotokade, na Bibia Koso Boko Ama Yenya good result. Me expect to say be improving in going forward. Any next by-election, me expect to say be improving now violence free, more violence free. Now, we on a record, Ablekumanov by-election, it was also one of the peaceful by-election, except Obidi pepper spray, echo hoko spray, Obienim, yebono. Nka niwa Obibet Marcus, apart from how a council issue, I see what Ablekumanov no. And these are one of their vice secretary or whatever. Onya sa incident, Ketwa sa incident that happened the same place, and also one polling station as a incident will happen. Apart from that, there wasn't any polling station, another incident happened. And this is telling you, say, we can do better and we are improving. Because let's take a break, man. Let's take from the Ayawaso West Wagon, where there were a shoot, people lose their part of their bodies, people were injured, people were slapped, people were beaten. And Ediba Abrikmanov, which was a small slap on somebody's face, somebody spraying pepper spray, and somebody getting some small touches. And I call Aquatia, so another small touch, which is one incident. Intimacy say both political parties, Ghana is not for them. We can do better when it comes to by-election. We can do better. Nipa na da bia so ye de omo preach say monko kontokwa omo so sabio omo agini omo ba no maye omo to say na ye matwuma no o matwuma no uye obi ba wahu uye obi kum uye obi ofase uye obi nana na wo de wo kwa kokon ntokwa ama obi ukokun obi ama obi ana wo koma obi akun. It's useless. It's very, very useless. Sika hina politician na wudi nanim no odi betua wo life ben obeti my changing amount. You see, it is coming to a point, say, Ghana for are being consistent, knowing, say, I have to first of all consider my life first. The Gen Zs who are coming now, they are not falling for this machoism aspect. So, election by election, but the Gen Zs are not falling. Akwatia for catch on place, yede ye nyama to biao. Ye pese ya make a decision. And to hear as a macho sem no a bafon Akwatia as compared to Ablikumanov. Tag, ayede mask, a share national security, mombetu tutu, ombe kunipano, a bafom in when you take Akwatia by election into account. Intermediate medayamias namida both political parties are saying. Na meaning said they can do better. After one quote poster, and a one quote poster, and Kbia ɛyɛ violence free anka obiara nte sɛ obi kura tachi obi nanso poster baako ekote no the anger eba various places na nipa bu ofu in both various polling stations because obi obeti news no bia no na say onya abufuo but in all no yemfa credit ma Nyankopon no yemfa bi ma Ghana for no yemfa bi ma Kwatia for no yemfa bi ma both political parties for conducting themselves more normal but they can do better enti medan this for us say
is it right to say close to a place to about no ye be hangi party materials or no
omo buy no say na hangi ho dada anya say da ye to aba no mo ko hangi wo ho wọ́n say ye elections obi aboka ko print posters and okọ na nya NDC candidate no nkwa poster according to eyewitness record no enya NDC ni no nkwa poster na etare ho both political parties candidate posters na etare ho no kote NDC ni de free ho ade no one thing me no. That is the question we should ask ourselves. Into the upper, go back to the distance and listen to people na no more agitate and no more kasa no both political parties candidate posters na etare ho no kote NDC ni de no nti NDC ni so mra no meti NPP ni die na ejantom yes but the posters were there and sana it is the next time no electoral commission so shesha ne mra on can the place obi antare posters close to or 100 meters close to any polling station and the na eno so abeka electoral laws no nti obi odi betare 100 meters close to polling station no na electoral commission mra no ebetim ayusu dia ye adwuma na either than that no nipa na kotare wakogbo ka print the poster ya tetare or contract nipa se mon tetare poster man no mo akotetare enti during election day no me I have witnessed say during election day ba bia na ye to aba no ewo brekum na NDC and NPP omo nyina posters tetare ho enye that wasn't the issue at all because nipa no free fear ban enye picture na obehuma na adwan sesa say me control A and me control B we are making a decision that answer na oba polling station ho you understand enti say nipa mienu poster tar ho ma kote na akode eja ba akode ho a and electoral commission so wonye law say that day no ye beto aba na and esen kanye political parties na say tete nti after your markings knowing the law being a parliamentarian knowing the law no nke so ko report ema ebia police say okay ade we tare ho law we kire say eni kwan say tare ho ana say electoral commissioner for no ne kasa say according to this your CIs eni kwan say ade we tare ba bi tare nti mumma ye kwan ana say mumma munipa enkotin free ho ana electoral commission from before mo set up no omo hu say sa nyema we tare ho enti it's not in their incumbent say omo na say omo koye say adwuma no it will no woman to mine no way more see no market one persons ayi enti say enwansana ba fi a mayan blame wansana no ye blame de ekuta ahwede ana so de asi kire duane ba fi na wansana ndi na chi no what I say enti sa violence we nyina no let's blame the NPP and then their leadership because they failed omo na nkomo trigger bibi ama bibi esi because kote NDC ni de na NDC ni zuka okay me so ma order me boys omo kote NPP for the influwa na akoye problem wantwe nye ba akofo na de ba collective
na obeni wuche attack na attack na azoka na amount to NPP chairman so na do you think that was the right way and I say
did you had the privilege to listen to that NPP that guy no speaking what in semna na worker he was addressing Azoka nipa na ne ba bi wo ye wo interview why should you mention his name in your interview why should you address him say ono so
of course Obonidi because you are preaching peace and which even me na the kasana it might look like our body didn't so I'm not sure say it meant anything bad you know
no,
and you know it even in parliament
na say minim say me no mienu ye ni good terms na ye prebibi wahu me pan say mienu nyina ebisa bibi free producer ho na all of sudden mate so onu obi di nkomo na wo abom mi din a me I'm not interested in topic Gentia Ujina so bomidi. I'm interested in say bomidi why should you mention my name? Because me no we are in a contest. What I say before that Azoka bahono or baho in a contest in a regard say ya beti NDC poster anti who say nipa no ni bu afu dada NPP for me recommendable subiamano things fall apart okonko they should read it. Sometimes you should read people's mood before you play with them. What I say ye wo nipa bi wo the mood nipa na wuram no emfa ho ne agora wudi ebeda ne ntokwa between you and the person Azoka eba no wate say yate posters afiri ho ena one the boys and as all basa area ho to witness the scene and also to question the person who did that. Odru ho wo ye we interview. And in the test in the contest our born did shouldn't be the matter. Who say nipa no he's not in a playing mood. So didn't be diagro. He's not in the playing mood. And me fano once you do be the baumia bet my do attempts no sere. Time or catch Mama saw incompetent in opposition 2016. He was laughing. And to my pass about Miabo Dino was serentino, where no kind of necessary now. Very necessary. Your mama incompetent. that was what he was doing. So I don't know. Once about me, I can't send be any, sorry. He'll call a chief imam invite you more. Or call ya, your mama, say, or pay vote to buy and you go to Marlon John. You see, all in this contest, he was laughing to your mama and find us on it was serious commenter or passy. Say, Enye Mahama, and a president Nana, or war Akumapo, the Sumne, Mimi Kwame and Noa, until the Amenum Dania to Yinase. Because me make a fan of me, time I'm in good mood. Me mood ya, me no be joke, me mood ya, me mood ye. Master, you go your way, I go my way. Mama, ye joke beyond my name. Why we are naturally ato. In a contest, Aquanbo design, Bonidi chairman, I mean, in a contest of Chief Azoka Dino, very wrong. It was totally wrong because when him say Yejina Kono, ye near pre campaign, Ubia Peso winning election, party, Nkrofa Betty, Yenipa poster, Mimi Buofu, maybe share how I didn't see na mini crack kasa, Mama calm me down. Intimates me by a song say me Buofu, now we will interviewer, do your interview and go. Na say Azoka na wa o say unim say Azoka so ebeba akwatia and all the boys are you listen to the interview and listen to what he said very clear. I will send Kamu interview no cry to you play it and our for the benefit of our listeners. Na yes will be cancel any our viewers. No yes will be cancel their asheno. But in a context of fast so cancer asem it was really wrong. Se nipano ni only good mood ma if you don't play with him. Ajeremwa so okone na nia bere no da hodin a woni ne diagro no hu sa ajeremwa we wa sha se toto no mo wira so hu se na nia bere no be pra you skip and go your way. You understand? Kramai or da hodin no ben no ye so hu se at the point a wadru no or angry dog no da ho no nya obeka. So you escape. Now that nipa there, only know ya then one say nipa we good mood ma. On stop interview no. Now you continue to mention his name. You continue to speak about him. Now only na exchange. Ono cry a lot is as a tron one receive it. Next time ko be receive it pa.
Honorable, are you inciting violence? Honorable, inciting violence, Anna.
No, me inciting violence. Violence there, enya de papa. But you see, me nkase enunti. Ushia me and I say me no ye free nti and I say me no ye ina ushia me street and we di matem in a public a year television so na wake kan wa adwan kire na okọ na man ka bia nkire no in this contest there are wrong. You understand? Lawrence enye agro onamfofo no mu di agro no kra no enye time bia na hu omo a the same agro no mu di time bi why you restrict yourself say akwa we say na wasi aye ka oda ho no me nko kansa asem we me ka kro nje so anhwe kro be dan to kwanti ma me ntwa so sometimes we will be kro person ni din komo serious but o hwe ni mood I say no nkomo we ma me reserve me nka na ne o china maka ana say da me hu say ni mood ye no me ne na di san komo no. You understand? Sabi your parents kro mo wo ye no you can go to them to take something sometimes but who could do no hu papa mood o say no ene dey say me dey asem we to me papa ni ma minya good result nti ma men komra biu into grant interview wa hu nipa no the anger neighbor you could read it from him say ono no poster yatene ade ni nti no eno nti no mo ba ho it is that time no is time to address him was the nipa bi no ho sometimes they have a kind of childish thing bi omoye they don't read people's mood to know say nipa when the mood way time to tell him this or tell him that what you say ye obi okra o na akokun bet ko hu ni mood no be say no reserve on tokwa no wa sha say so ne kasa aka me no put down. This is what we do. And we a politician to observe all these angles, and also we should observe all this kind of mood and other things in order to say something. This one guy you are talking about, I've listened to him many times, and most of his interviews sometimes on the same guy and I'm NPP TV3 problem. When I know about TV3 for microphone this is the guy. Party am opposition, only a whole big media station. A problem. A catcher TV3 for say on microphone be Simonim 10 on the 10. You see, this guy, no, I grown and so I must be honest with you, or a joke. He's a joke. He's not a politician. Sometimes I know he's a politician, be behind a joke room. Sometimes things are very serious, like Akotia by election. To us, NDC, it was a serious deal. Until we don't come there to joke. But I've listened to him many times, and he's a joke. He doesn't have to be considered as a national executive. I also a penny for serious. Yeah, NDC for the but NPP for bar. It can be because we need a strong opposition to put us on check, not joke. You know, Metimaka was the MPP we have now is a full of jokers. From wherever and from their flag bearer, from the leadership chairman. Was a chairman or is serious once they were resigned because he understands the real politics. He understands the reality in the party. And into the war resign. And to look at the lies of Nana B, the lies of whatever. Omokasa, utimuse msemo mokano, obia ye by election, uye opposition. Or say you will treat any policeman with a mask as a tag. I saw most policemen with a tag. What the be incident in this year? One who policemen are no more the mask cash show money. Why didn't they treat them as a tag for us to see? Say, we are serious about what they are talking. Now you look at the MP or Chiribafi as a whole MP. Who can make comments say, "Yeah, we need to seat or resign as an MP from your constituency."
But you are apologizing, and you know some of these gimmicks.
And too bad they say politicians more especially say you make a mistake, you apologize. And yes,
no, I'm not saying that, but I just say American, but wouldn't say elections.
So when we get to this point,
because of the confidence of Musa because of the confidence of Musa,
see, when we get to this point, say people, we can't take people by their words, and you do no. Misconduct or the BAJ in a court. They don't need to be in court. They should just apologize to the public and then they go free. Why should the public hold us accountable? Say, yen serve deterrent ma or kanu ensu. We should let them apologize and go because it's a mistake they did. Until a time has come, the Gen Z are not ready for apologize. He should do the needful, resign. Sabrochre na yes, I comment to ya. I swear to God, obi or tell Brochre be a testimony say Sabrochre na akwa we pass a comment to ya. Nke twa ba we ya bobo ya, nko resign. Because nobody will make such a reckless statement. Now we are wakase, I have apologized and that is all. We need to take the country serious. We need serious people to lead in the parliament. We need serious people to send to the parliament to steer our affairs. What you say? We don't need people who grow money so be agro. That be politics has bypassed this kind of agro. Say Ghana for one, say no money most especially the youth, and the next generation cry say no money we can't take them for granted. Say any utterance should come from us to them, or any kind of bogus speech should come from us to them. Now we are catch them say we are sorry. Even some do not bother to say sorry, and they feel proud, say, or making such comment, and they are walking free. No, politics has changed. What they say in the next 10 years, me say the NPP, they are preparing to stay in opposition for 30 years. But in the next 10 years, new government, honest government. New government, they are going to be very honest people. Because Ghana say here honest people to lead them. They are looking into it. He's honest enough and yet partisan view. Look at the swing as I say partisan swinging free youth no. Obi Jamba be saying today the youth do not trust the politicians again. No, they still have trust because they know say politics has come to stay, but they need honest people to lead them. And to him say omo obi ba no ma be try no. Omo try no mu say wo ye negative for they kick you out. In Ashanti region, NDC was able to take some seats in Ashanti region. A seat that they are not supposed. Anka Tetinanka Ebeka say seat we there NDC they are winning. So they are winning those seats now. A whole greater Accra region. She seat at the NPP for say do 10 years. Check it. And the youth they are not taking excuses for granted. They are not taking your words for granted. Whatever you tell them, you should tell them what exactly. Jintia ba unyenya 38%, and will lose youth confidence, will lose youth trust. Youth nina who say ba umia nyema okani nyina ya atro. NPP alusu youth trust. Nsema promise omode ma Ghana fo nyina ne Ghana fo no who say e atro. One say ohwa mmerwafo na sabi omoni apagya kakra na omono de partisan de omutim bebre na eda so ekamfo MPP na ufa the Gen Z pa na omonim say omo pese Ghana e move forward. They need honest leaders no ubon say most of them they have resigned from the MPP. Even some of them now omo MP other option no kra no they decide not to be a partisan again. Because and then me for no more partisan, they belongs to a particular political party. But then only mokasa, me partisan view, me party view, nipo beba one me share policies, na fi matuma ba ma. And most people in the youth be build up a survey. Because youth mabuna mu age from 40 to 18, baby Rebecca Chose and to Yaba MPP. Don't want to catch yourself MPP for. You understand? And things are getting wrong in the political party. They need a leader. They need a leader.
But before the elections, then and now we NBC, then and now now we need to
before by election we know.
Yes.
Before by election we know. One honest truth is I knew say one Akwatiafo will need somebody whose government is in power. I knew said they will not make a mistake about that because of here development. Among Twabama opposition party. And then I knew say the NDC is going to win based on this. And your personality of this guy, this MP or candidate who contested. But I knew say the Akwatia people want somebody. Oh, now Lawrence Kanokre say boga ba abba na uprobi de ho abona say ajanka ba bia no oni ni se abraboga so odi niema ebre ne bana akra ni bi bebre o
no know why ni janka
ana ayi MPP for nya janka MPP for mo maami ni aban mo papa ni aban mo chese mo sign my a number for to money number mo de be minority mpo number mo de be minority you don't have it introduce Akwatiafo be fairly to send NDC candidate or no koye majority no be take huge decisions ama bia kan Akwatiafo no on be jan ho akọ small bia no kwa me so mampa so because this guy they were going to send no nko kwa ade na okopre why na ordinary lobby because NPP no from their leadership no omo say omo no high rank people. Look at how the posture of Afenyo Markins and they affected MPs omo parliament omo represent MPP because the way I yam posture no ebema se wo lobby road minister kasa bia o leader any road minister kasa wakasa no ho tantantan wa debate or parliament aye no ho te say on ye guy nti affect omo te na chi nyina what you say nti so what say ye wo opposition na ye gentle opposition leaders o nye wo gentle leaders are omo no de omo kasa too much omo nye de too much but Afenyomakin is becoming too much in the parliament. Affecting NPP candidates now and MPs from war Nachini. Afenyomakin's attitude is affecting them. It's affecting them. Who said this time? Omode omo petition ko baby enko. Omode bibia for baby enfa. Well, because the posture who said unrespecting the pabiano, it doesn't give him the privilege. Emma MPP for na kwenye bia momon to me. Serebi being free aban ho though a aban responsibility so he Ghana for nyina nanso aban no ka hu se obehwe ne doba omo omo ben no obehwe ne doba no ma wie ansa na ebi akọ abonte. You understand? In this context, and I'm not speaking.
Commenter azoka na o kase so betum yura Afenyomakin o hanko do bibia se the other way no almost by elections in it because na do na they say in me
and until I mean he was
coming with strong.
He was coming with obia before o kana asem o kana boso asem ye nyina ye say Lawrence oti ho yi say oni obi ya de na obufu duru higher level a utimi ekasama utimi issue threat kramani pano but another out of anger enkoba bia
me say enkoba bia we comment because me kai say wo ka say odi kama ya say abrochi na MP na opening be kasa say NPP wini akonwa na e wa kwetia ono no do bibia say or the nakwenya be dey ebetu for and I can say abrochi say ya nka we make sure say the kind of we but this is even though okasa with anger near the adeno do you think that was that the best utterance and say police extra assembly more because you know and so be a catch us mekum now it's not be una we be krana uti apa na we
Lawrence Yeni Ghana.
Do you think if I was dancing something like
maybe rather there is in the bosom of the police and then whoever was in charge of the election. In general, I cannot judge for them because me anything to do with authority. Say me what authority say me chere ma adwe say police china na say ni kwan say police china. Police for no mra a mo gina so de chinipa. So mo hena odime faith. So much na and is their responsibility. Now mon dia me kan twa to say Ghana no kura people issue threat and go free. People issue threat anyhow and go free because nothing is happening to them. Share your maimuna abaya bi from anywhere, I don't know, or issue threat say vice president Emma Okaya be mad details near the fear and panic ebe to a man for so and so ye ko mu no de na mrade ne giye ankosi ba bia ye wo mu na nanu incident esi ye plane crash obi say TikTok guy bi such a useless guy obet ma comment say Mahama na ye target no they will deal with him, they will kill him, they will treat the first lady whatever ways and kill her and whatever ye ko chi na ye hu say baomia eko yi no na osako or inviting on the office or say whatever. You see, say you're serious at a point in time, meaning say where we are getting to, we will get to a point people will be held accountable by their ways. Because abrochire say me shareokrana me tretewa. Say nka me the gem. Me share na me tretewa. Now we witness nka me the gem. Bi say nka ko video yo yi nka tabre nka ne ho kire den. Yeah, serious. I mean, Kasa Brutina advance, but what I'm telling you is they have been to this place before. And Sana, they have been to our position. People issuing threat and go free. No, they have been there before. And Sana, no Modru, but your Modru. We are improving, but we must get there. And it also depends on good and trustworthy leadership. Second, afobenya leadership omo trust omo. Leadership omo de osie yo. Leadership omo obe discipline system no ama system na ye adwuma. I'm not saying say as okasem na okan ye no the right thing he's supposed to say. Though he said it out of anger, but he could have restrained himself. And Edruba Biswa may blame our educational system and our police system because mostly a police also institute institution kasa afa police laws church timamfo ye so church TV so ne radio so police laws nieman keten oya offense mrabetini word because a lot of people don't know anything about issuing threats. Now, Lawrence, do you know how many threats people receive on the street? People received on the street every day.
On the basis of that, you know, make us a police for Sabrino, or because you see, I have police TV, put the channel to police for 9 representatives or more in a police for Munya Breno Mocheche. And no more
petty laws.
It will take us some time, but on the basis of that, and I'm just saying, on the basis of that, the police for is a gradual process. You more of the education on the basis of that, no police for no. Because now I set up police TV and no other channel to
was about crime and CCTV cameras in the street and other stuff, but it has been the situation say obi attractive obi anipanako police station call report no unya police ni mani ni akiri enkonko arrest ni panom ma fanom famra kwan so enti amase se wonam hoyi se sia so bi threat wa ubeko police station onko because when him say uko police station kosi bia but these are the petty things I was a police
Ebejim fu kakra na ya ba nya
but no problem ma me fani pano omo ma me chi nipa no and on be chi no so the next day obo say nipa na ho nipa na wa threat no na ho because there should be a law ebetimi ewo police any Ghana your constitution ma emma ho kwan ma obi nka word bia a threat to another person na nipa no must be conscious of this say me can say we are this will be the consequence and obi the street kure kontokwa they say a lot of huge ways are hu sene de esi wo azokaka yi kure hu sene no but people go free unze afa no marking as a lawmaker onokrati you know he never take it serious because in the threat na no martin in Ghana ntunam no be threat wa the only thing obey and say
serious but you are serious but I see police
what is the procedure what to say wako sue and as what to say the police and as what to say
wako police already I don't know a lawmaker so na ejuma na interfere police just police also
no so the threat now issue no why sue no or the no police
then no can tell you it could do I cannot speak for you.
Who do the leadership now? You send you almost representing and who do more accountable. Ma law na near more. They will not realize that these laws should be active. You understand? Anyway, the topic is akabako. I say akabako pe mo asentino. Asana.
Sabre I can say yeah so the Kremlin live on Today Ghana News TV now. Penny ano only communications officer. And I'm in Chichinko, Germany, Boga Papa, and I'm in Chichinko. And Mr. Baby out here and can be make sure say what subscribe to your channel, no like, share, and comment. Na mimfa minya branking kanina mau. Stations almost say CNN no ye bogum e obibiano. High FM. Yo High FM. Our mobile chidom, Sabrino. Omoma de na bibi a obi ano so for agin chebra. Mami kai message back on embra na yemfa komono to us we if you maybe is watching no say my favorite show watching with the family from Lisbon, Portugal. We say if Nana Tafimusi, greetings from Tatalit, Northern Ghana and Sekina Information Center listeners. It's from Sekina Information Center listeners. Nice to battle. Totally off for no more to say, Obibia making sure the name ratio no. More share na more margin share, but Menji Brenna making kindly now before me free hand. Good evening, Lawrence and your team watching from Paris, France. We if Robert Kimpe Hono. So the NDC Diaspora Union and also the greetings watching from Amsterdam, Holland. All indicators proved that the NDC was going to win the elections. The outcome proved everyone right. I just said the Omutu Sinyane, the Omu minus ni plus ni na Senanka Bawidi. Palama NDC Ampanso. Some of them say NDC na. About to work with him. Maminkai we free as Sampani Buachi says, good evening, watching and listening from Achim Hemai. The Chief Justice is gone. I pray the EC chair and the deputy and her deputies to face the law. Bacho message is never the more the papa. We may kind we are mehumeso. Maminkai Baku Francis we mana me fan homeso na min ko next topic on the Ghanaian voter has become wise and sophisticated. Politicians cannot fool them again. Sophisticated, Wayfree German TV says, greeting from Rara in the UT region. Mame home so messages on the ban eba. And I mean, Sikapadi and say, nice show watching from Jumapo near Kuforidia. What Annie is saying is true. We if it's Sikapa family. Mame home so na men call me next topic. Na enche biana Chief Justice. Share ye lawyer for ye judges for so ye do born. Nampani ampano. The Koba say in accordance with the law, President making sure they were setting up committee near their day. It can go do Council of State in committee ebemu say I'm about Chief Justice no mushishim na say ekobani said the omo can no clear didn't be farmer pan so sabi committee ekoye mushishim report mo de ba ni che say na nsema mo kan initially kana ya bon ko do dada na we no so report ni bi no be kan say ebi su kra we chi a ye dia bobo no na che say number 1 edi kan pa na ko foka say as the position as a Chief Justice no sabe say ni kunu etu kwan a pedi yemi no da so ne ba etu kwan a pedi yemi no da so causing financial loss to the state. Just say nyama e cover on kwan na cover the family na ono na o masa nyoma no the family enjoy. Other ones also be BPM. Initially, na go so adu yo musenka assembly by na nanka kwakwa na yi flow said dey no ba present enya go tre the constitution ni ejuma efa due process mo sabre make say no Chief Justice no if you nana man for say it's politically motivated because MPP no say that about for ba in probability say let's say IGP in probability say senior ya de ni na kofa adwe yo mo say because of politics inti see na we dey ankoba nsa me question be say if that was the case na current na president by na attentive na also ye nefro na ye twen ya until say this petitions ni ade na be by ya president su nya abotre ma mo hwehwe mu said that the media na ekono mensa era so ato opinion no so na ka me hwe say ya opinion Dr. Abongo Masoud ono so be cancer ni I say or the name rani na ka opinion no So opinion on Casamano, opinion also yen. I mean, due diligence no, or the two American so it trouble papa. Just by crank at time so. Said I should be balance no. Entina debiano, na yedi afana to and then akobane santo opinion no. Chief Justice we no. Sensema akobe no. Could dry the ball no she may go by and still if you say it's politically motivated. Na Sabri, una misaka wa kasama amayoko NDC. Ipacho nchimo.
Lawrence, question maybe sasa microphone ba kope. Me pese mi hu say 2018 yeyi Charlotte Oseno. Was it politically motivated? Any one question, mediaja omo bisa sa question no say politically motivated. Collins, say what here report no so far just one petition who report na di kamba. First petitioner the report na di kamba. Second petitioner dear Maye. Third petitioner Maye. So almost say amoye 3. First petitioner no opinion po design. A friend Daniel Den ana the din po design. The Daniel Ofori, Mr. Daniel Ofori, a businessman. Na allegations are oye you know baako kura ni ho a anya nyina so. Na wutie committee na no mu asem a omo kyerɛ sɛ akwanya bae mamaame no ebegira adaka eyi nsema no efri allegations a Mr. Daniel Ofori ede to no so no obeyi ano. Na wutie bio a omo se ama na akwanya mamaame no efre adansefo maako 12 a twi kasa dumienu a adansefo na amoye dumienu no binum ye expert a mo be kyerem. Na me from me checks a me ye na adansefo no kura bi ye Sofia Kufu a oye former chief justice a bisu ye anim ye bo a ono so ye former chief justice. Enti omo kasa ye political motivated no ebi a mo nin constitution no omo kokan article 146 no na omo nti ase yi procedure from day 1 president will follow procedure as the constitution demands. NPP for court to say president breach some of the laws in the constitution. And my Supreme Court Supreme Court ye court bad time on a final say so can say president current mean no form. Who decide most of all the petitions they call Supreme Court or more decide. Maame na ankasa na asem mefa no ho no ono ankasa call High Court. Say High Court emmo committee nungu na onwo asem ni nyina ntungu efiri say committee no atra ne fa ahodi so na committee no informe no omo informe emra kwan so. High Court ebisa no say o ma ye mra na committee no osusu say omo afoma omo ani so no wanya bi ama ye botu guye ofiri akọ ECOWAS court esa de ase no kodan ECOWAS court anko ba bia enti omo ka say politically motivated no me there is one person a minim no aye His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say he will never make such a mistake. He will never, if even heaven falls. He's one person I may trust and say, even we could check the decision of the committee no Ghana for a check. Ghana for Binyanka 7 months along the line. 7 months, 7 good months, a waste of time. But President follow due process. As civil society, Obia Kase, NPP for ne mo say political motivated no. Monfa article baako pe. Munkotu article baako pe. Ewo 146 wa mojidi se president afum. As at now, I don't know say ebia fe na omubenya sa article no e constitution mu akoti say article we president breach. Either than that, no, whatever is happening on its course. It's constitutionally, it's legal. Kwa do e de bo maame no. De hina watima deny and watima defend say saa de we manye. Ni defense or de ko nyina ne say binum aye anya omo anye omo omo so mo bi enti no the right thing, but the constitution no enkyere saa. Na 146 no o kan clause 1 na e kan clear. Oso obi ntimi nyi chief justice and as a justice of tribunal and as omo qualification omo ye qualified to be Supreme Court judges or High Court judges and as omo office bi a omo level no through High Court judge no court no mra no kire say untimi mpama omo free office ejise efre bibi misconduct sa misconduct no ebi eno mode bo maami ena efre bibi infirmities say bi oyare bibi aye na wontumi nye na adwuma ena efre bibi incompetent say onni ade na oye no hom nimdie niema miensen kwadu miensen pe mu ba ko pe na obetima agina so anka se nya kwadu miensan ne nyina ho ose mu ba ko pe se nipa no nya mu ba ko pe de bona na se wonyina so a president ebe gina afutu a committee no betene de be manu no so na wasake nipa no entenye president firi ya no tro lete eno sake maami no mra no hye kiti se committee no beteno ne recommendation no ongina so na wonyi nipa koradi yeni hana president His Excellency John Dramani Mahama in 2015 oyi Shraj boss or the Shraj boss President Atanos appointed no yeni hana mra oyusu Ghana article 146 we are ojina so a certain committee at the PAM Shraj boss because obi afale ayi at petition tia say we use mine sika de akosiesie ne fie the private house mra de ne die opamo no yeni hana Charlotte say procurement breaches yes say what use ne tumi ne office no e de atoto nyema bi nyema no so wampa nkoye ne ho yiu electoral commission na nyema no de totoye yeni ha no mo use procurement breaches e de pam Charlotte say free ho. Was it also politically motivated? Adena sa time yenya sa nkrofo no ma meka nkere say we are politically motivated mra no ye frenchim Uhe committee no recommendation. Almost say niema 1, 2, 3. So ko trip out de ne ba ekoye o say tua per dem e ma no per dem no ye tuama public offices are constitution no show mo e hye man say so mo tu kwan in mine din mu a ye ntua bibi mu mo mfa ni di mo mfa bi ntoto refreshment mo mfa bi nje omoni na wo watu kwan a nka wo pe dem no kra ye de ama no na nka wo ne omma no ene okunu che ya nkan ha ni
okunu ne ba
uma okunu je pe dem omo office omo hold ye dem uma obaje pe dem ono office o hold ye dem enti wo a wo ni mu mra na nka so wo implement mra na yi na nka obi ba na wo no abuso a watim de di no wo abu mra so na obi chena ye de obi ba so no abu mra so wo sa article we hu a wo be gina so ajaje ne say ye mpa president mpam no wo de fa ne say sa anyi chief justice na ye Supreme Court judge bi e na wabusa mra we so a na wo maami so abuso a na nka ye de na abre wo mra no kire say Supreme Court judge no Chief Justice wo ho na say ye pese ye pam Supreme Court judge ana ye pam obi a oye the rank of High Court ye mfa petition no ye de ma president him forward my Chief Justice now on decide prima facie case on hwe mu hwe say asem na gina so wo entu pa che say maami de wayi na ya kasa okay enam say amanfo say political motivated ye njan man nkotana ho na china bi na EC boss ebia na IGP president appointing na nka onu mom obia petition president say onu afon article we 146 onu so ay mistake na ye this petition we president for we man sa chief justice we ye no no that so chief justice no no betuma decide prima facie case e was asem we ama ya pam nipa no enti Ghana for mum come clean politics na too much too much mine na chichire we political party eduru ba bi na edi bibia ye politics ebeduru ba bi no mine no ba bi ebese ye eduru no ebe beyond repairs say wo bia wo dwen say wanyini waduru mfie uwo mfie so enti bibia ye fema wo bibia ye time wo na mo kan so wo nananom wonni nananom ne makora na wo loved ones or mo live in the community chena bi no omo so wo mane nananom a ye bi ja omo ho ade mmara na ese ja omo ho ade president na ese ja ho afoforo be bom be di so say president apam we foforo ba another actually enya ibia why say enya ya no bia refer to 4 versus attorney general to 4 versus attorney general because a president to 4 sa court no court sa case no court ani ye say be chief justice bi sa time no na mmara no da ho trada na establishing of prima facie case ni sa nema no na ni enka we no ho ansana ye obia ye reference who say to 4 person or call you know bibi we na toast ni enti ye ya dwen say be ye bibi afa ho enti ye correct nyema na toast ni o ayi no enti nya first time I hear pam chief justice ni anytime I nya such an allegation no we take our time na ye enti se maame we dey say can go through successfully nke no so abeye case e da ho na atima go through successfully no so abeye case abeto say enti chief justice bi na so obi ba no hold the public office bi na so odi jimi na say petition pe ye be use maame di aye reference say na be ya Charlotte say dey atima ye reference na maame ya no wo Shiraji ono so dey aye reference na net to 4 versus attorney general ni nyina aye reference no ye hia say ye be ye sa references na guo na me dia me hwehwe say sia de say nyame be ya adom na nka public officer bi be ye bone na ye be china tum with that moment na ye den be kokko to a sentence no na nka be ye record ato say minister bi eye say ye de ne tum at this time say minister bi zuko ye say ye de ne tum at this time say ne ye ntwen ma ban for from ma na me ye prosecution wahu Ghana ye a kind of precedence a bit boama new appointees new people omo take position bia o Ghana no on be hwe omo hu ye hu say no ade we ya me ko ye me nye mfa me hu ni enti me njaya na say me nye na me nje hu asotwe wahu because say koso ye ni say ye bibia ye partisan political motivated na akoye bibi say ye mpema ni ye de ye dwan say obi de ano na ntwidi obeka koto de abodwe ya che no dabi enti ye nyina no we nyina no me nye law student but masua a lot about these things asisi no masua bibia frim pa so me kase the ACC Supreme Court cases we have been following and I've been listening to a lot of people debating about it be my dream so on nyema bi ho sometimes I am happy say yes set president bia eye se kire bi me na me be Supreme Court judge minim say samfo so we obi aye ma ye pam no intimi nso me ye de bedi me we say abeye clear say misconduct no nyema nketenkete bi say no ana say bibi say wo ya eye misconduct say case almost na e court na what temper case no chief justice na use no influence a temper case no say utie committee no report no year yes case bi I fa jache kwesi ho nsem edu ba bi no na omo temper with the IT expert no ye transfer no free ho our deputy director of IT no ye transfer no because of this case
and other means of a transfer or more it was not
yes.
It was unconstitutional and
boy my young who says the public office bishop sir and your private business no akako peja obati akotoso wato nipa so do everything according to the law. We a minister study the law the man who kwan say wotumi ye no why the man who kwan man ye man fa wo wotumi ye because all these things set precedents at all. That bia ye can you say NPP abeye say NDC so be say NPP be say NDC be say NDC be say NPP be say ye koso say the bia ye be visit the previous incident ICC a bad no na ye pese repeat omo. That means say mine no konanim me tie je me wish say mine be konanim nanka ye kuru no aye kra behwe. Lawrence da me free Germany be drew Ghana no me ba me a privilege me now for more for be di machi bae me di me kuru mu be kire mo but edru ba bi ma fere ma me nka we mfa show him e say yakọ Elmina mo kan say castle aye kohwe ho castle ho ya ye kohwe ho e tourist area o na ayi omo ye sea defense bi ho na ye koforo so say gina me see amanfo toilet omo akwaguo na amanfo gusu ko toilet ho no. It was so shameful say me dey obi be kire ba bi na these things are going on na ye woni pa omo tete castle ho jiska say ho ye tourist area na they allow people nto mo ntimi mfa gas emomo nhwe say yard we nkosi yard we there people are not allowed to shit or urinate there. What sort of country is this? It was a shame for me. A totally shame. In fact, me hoye pa. Enti Ghana, mummy nhwe nyema bi yi. Na krono de ye wano no. Sabi utukwa kwatra ba bi kura na honye okuru. Opa ye citizen of that place. Still it's not your country. Your country is Ghana. Adentina ye de ye wono ye ntimi ye mmọ ho ban ye gyan say no ensey ana ye refi say nkura wo ye chi ana enti pemfo mu di kan say no mo ye na nka ye beto ye enti me sometimes ana me nka bibia be ha atiefo na ahwefo but ana me feel disappointed sabi me ye Cote d'Ivoire ni kura nka sometimes ana me feel say okay man because ye too embarrassing ye too embarrassing Rwanda here omutimi ye man ye beautiful the cleanest city, the cleanest country in the world, in Africa, and West Africa, Rwanda, number one. Jena watching ye. Kuroba ko pe chese ye di bibia ye politics. Ye di bibia ye politics. Apart from bibi kakra ye be free one side bill. That is our focus. But we can't keep things clean. Ya ye nim amrofunu me ni omujina wa ye di nkomo ye ko jina ayi see defense you hobon na yesi for na ye be jina ba bi ni obi kuta ice water or kwakone. What a shameful. No, broni ba ku bi sam sa the toilet ni area ho na nam say public toilet ni si akiri ho no. So be kwa ko tue sika akọ toilet nti. No bi so ho feel say or shit wo sa open na mfama fa no. What kind of shameful attitude is this? What kind of shameful attitude? A tourist area. In fact, I'm disappointed. Very, very disappointed. Na me for a few days so I'm a atiefo na ahwefo a omokasa kwa akiri at say omomane to president na an minister are responsible for these things. Tourism. Omana ni nkosa nyema no ho. Na tourist area no yentimi nyene sa. We are taking money from there. And yentimi nyene sa. Say police officer bi kura na be assign omo to that place to discipline them. Ebe boye. Because it's a shame. It's a shame. Abrochiri ha meka na me make reference to abrochiri. Yes, abrochiri na ne kasa na emide. Be so be hu obi pa se wa twe ne kote ejina street edun so. Enye likely so be hu. Enye likely.
But Obama West now we kakana we dey so strong. They are way there, you know.
No. Sorry. Lawrence, sorry, say free man no buy a bet. I am shocked. I'm shocked.
Yeah.
When him say me name Rofon nam na say omo say obi ejere baby dun so and they were surprised. Hey, why is the person urinating in open? Because baby could be a supermarket or toilet or a filling station or toilet or we should do something. We should do something. Sabi. Yenye animals. Why should we continue for these things to exist for so long?
Lastly, we should do something. I can say freedom and justice. Now, you can't freedom natural obedience. Freedom the baby justice no so. If you are so pacho, any day, my family messages are about wrap up with the show, and then I say opening abongo into me and join here. But I'm in fact 1 or 2 messages that you want to into me and wrap up kama. We if we Nyameya Bill says the election was very peaceful and orderly. Nyameya, that's it. One can be our show if good submission from Honorable Ano watching from Kwanta in the UT region. We are signing for Nyameya Bill and Eba. And we used to say watching from Mancheneaho, Mache. Near who I didn't come to you na Ayana. If you tell this, Nana can hear the Kakam Fancheme. Fancheme. Maybe some producer message is Nibo in Pengumna in a fashion in Marie. We okay. We so if you kwesi insia or say development is our goal from victory unto victory. Kwesi insia one can be who send a messages nefe, but anyways, we appreciate so much. There is no shame or NPP supporter. Frema Oye says watching from Machenia who near who. There is no or side. Right. I think we might Nyame Yao Bill, good submission from Honorable Ano watching from Kwanta in the OT region. Makai we Summary, we short time now. It's exactly 7:47, 44. If for time is synchronized with media na nature say, Ebreno kwa na echo. Na me rapi apa na mema ura ano akwenya. Wait there, it's just 1 minute. Na often wrap up your kind na so the phobia be chana. Na me fa show no emrewe and then I say content ura no. Wait there, small back. But we out of a mind now word of Mr. Chairman.
Lawrence, Nchiama Ghana phone na the science room pomochew. The srom nyeman kiti bi wo ha enya aban na beba abe stop here. Ya yen shase na yen krakra ye ho. Yen shase na yen krakra ye ho because kuro no ye nyina ye de enya aban de. Aban no ne hwan, aban no ene me ene wo. And if you are doing right and you also talk to other people, say mosumum yenye the right thing. Emraso say ye nyina ye the right thing because time for phobia ni ho Ghana the best sound. Just a minimum you know ye sha say the say no ba system no. Obia say Ghana system nye adwuma. Na no obi call hospital and nye man nye adwuma o twen ne phone na ni abra na ni ha na ohuri fa so ohui. Nka yi nyina ye mpa ebo ne se nka hospital no nka oduru ho a ombehwe yare phone no tentem because na adwuma waje atum so obeye no. Nti moma ye nyina ye nye baako na ye nkasa nti ade ye negative. Na ye promote ade ye positive. Na entimi Emma man no fan ntoma pamfra. Enye good road, enye good hospitals. And the best sa Ghana ye tibia you. Just say sha sa the closest or the nearest place ye no first. Na spreadico. And yes idea. Forget about road aban beye. Forget about hospital aban beye. Ye the attitude no best says anye man nyina. Abruchire hano, that is the life of mo living. They began to realize that this is all they have and they begin to polish it. Obi edidi wie kura no ohuri edi ato waste beam na antom kura no obesa na ntia kwa kofa na odi ato waste beam. So didi na waste beam ni ho the share the bag him kopin so bedru fia no bedru ba obi hu say waste beam si na odi bi ato. And fan say waste beam NCC street. Fan say wo de wo person wo behave strange. Into the keep your environment clean. Mama ya yen sha senye bibi because yen ngwa say man say ye de ho be free ba bia ba say be yeso be bosti wo ye crop so kakra che omo na e be ba na niema ensem fata be sisi e wo ye nim ne ho nim na ye need defense bia because mrofo they ask questions of everything they see enti ye betima ye ne ye Ghana betima ye it start from you and me. Let's start it now enti Lawrence, Mr. Omon send this a message we in particular, man in program of phone, you know, say, we can do it. Let's start it now. Keep the closest and the nearest place you are. Keep it as in order. Mranya Juma na afofro follow. And it will be and start to be near. Until we can do it. That's it.
Mr. That's the opening. Opening, I know, Diaspora Communications Network, NDC, and I know, Okasama, and the Attrition Comoy, ye baby, you made this number house and nay, Black Stars. Mudisi, ni papa, na Jordan Sheba, Nanka, President Kabeshe account, na Yamiado wins me and qualifying World Cup, na Uncle Banasa. Kubansa intimi afa kotanya amagana fubi dwa papa enso nyame ho na me kra na menim se I say president akate omu enema no man sikasem nya ade na ena kobansa na omu ni be anyways aboafo omu so ye asene ema ye di programming eba ye na no ye Jamframa TV, Hein FM, and Kings Radio, Sekina Information Center, Tatali, Adaleman Community Information Center, and Quanta. Yedamu inasi na nyame aduma sese na yebishia meda opening set adi ye me amebo so chinchimi fidie no na ohwe madwumedi na course man me amedi dwumedi hu chame me de Lawrence apieni ye bo betimi afra na kofi apieni ye bwana meje so we no criminal live on Today Ghana News TV nyame aduma de se na yebishia na ya dwunwe Ghana ho medase makram.
Yeah, yeah. Na, na, na.